Next program is about computing sin x using Taylor series in C language. Okay, first let's see what is the formula to calculate sin x. To calculate sin x, the formula is this one, which is x minus x power 3 divided by 3 factorial plus x to the power of 5 divided by 5 factorial minus x to the power of 7 divided by 7 factorial. Like this it continues. Okay, this is the formula to calculate sin x. Now let's see the pictorial representation. For better understanding, I have written here in Paint application. The formula is like this: x to the power of 1 divided by 1 factorial, which is nothing but x, then minus x to the power of 3 divided by 3 factorial plus x to the power of 5 divided by 5 factorial minus x to the power of 7 divided by 7 factorial. This is the formula to calculate sin x. Okay, next let's go to the program. In this program, what we do is we will be giving a value, means we will be giving a degree for sin a, means we to calculate, but in program the degree has to be converted into radian. Okay, this has to be converted into radian. Here we can see 1 radian is nothing but which is equal to 57.29 degree. The formula to convert degree into radian is this one. Let's take this is our radian, which is equal to degree into pi divided by 180, means pi is nothing but the value is 3.14. The formula to calculate radian is degree into pi by 180. Now let's see the program. Yeah, this is our program. Here what we are doing, we are including some header files, as I already explained before, y stdio.h and y conio.h. Stdio.h means printf and scanf has to work, means this header has to be included. Conio.h means clear screen and getch functions has to work, means then this header file has to be included. Mat.h means there are some mathematical operations, that operations has to work, means this mat.h has to be included. In this they have not used, you can see here we have used sin x. The program is we are calculating, we are converting, means by manually we are converting that sin, we are calculating sin x, and also we are comparing that value with built-in function. We are checking, we are manually calculating the sin x value, and also we are comparing that sin x value using built-in sin function. Okay, now let's see the program. And that sin, if that sin function has to work, means this header file has to be included. Next we are defining, means we are finalizing a value for pi variable, which is 3.1412. This is a constant value, it will not be changed. We are defining it. Okay, next let's go to the program. We are declaring two variables of I. One is I and another one is degree, and which the data type of that I and degree is int. Next we are declaring some variables of float data type, which is x, and sum equal to 0. We are initializing the sum value to 0. Next term, numerator, we are having term, numerator and denominator. Why all these variables I will be explaining in the program. Next let's see, I need to enter a value, means enter a degree value, means I am printing a message, enter the value of degree, and that thing I have to be stored in degree variable. Whatever the value I enter, that will be stored in degree variable. So I am using scanf to store the degree means the value that I enter to be stored in degree variable. Okay. Next, I've already told here the degree has to be converted into radian. You can see I'm converting that degree into radian using this formula, and I am storing that variable value in x variable. Let's take this x as our radian. Okay. Now, as I have declared numerator and denominator, we will go here. You can see here, this is our numerator and this is our denominator. Okay, this is what we have did. And the first value of the numerator is nothing but your radian value, and denominator is nothing but 1. Okay, so what we are doing here, the first value for numerator is radian, means x, so that is stored in numerator, and in the denominator we are storing it, means we are storing 1 value. Okay, next the values are incrementing by 2, means if x to the power of 1 is there, means next value is x to the power of 3, and next to that value is x to the power of 5, means it is incrementing by 2. So I am taking I equal to 2. Next, we are using do while loop. This is do while loop, and why do while loop means I need this particular block of statement to be executed at least once, means before checking the condition I need this particular block of statement to be executed at least once. So we will be using do while loop. In do while loop, what will happen, inside do there will be a block of statement that will be executed. After that we will be checking the condition using while. If the condition is true, means it will continue. If the condition becomes false, means the loop will terminate. Okay, inside the loop what we are doing, let's see. We are calculating the term equal to numerator by denominator. We can see here we are doing numerator, this is our numerator and this is our denominator, and we are dividing that value and we are storing it in a variable called term. Okay. Okay, next we have calculated the first value. Next value is what? It has to be incremented by 2, and the values are, means between the values it is changing to minus and plus. So I am giving minus numerator into x into x. So it increments by multiplies into 2. After that, denominator also it has to be incremented. If 1 factorial is there, means next value will be 3 factorial, and next to that value will be 5 factorial. So what we are doing, numerator was 1 into I is 2, and into 2 plus 1 is 3. It is like 3 factorial. 3 factorial means it will be 1 into 2 into 3. Calculation of factorial will be like this. If it is a 3 factorial, means it is 3 into 2 into 1. If it is a 5 factorial, means it is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Now the next value will be 3 factorial. Denominator is our denominator is already 1, and I is 2. 1 into 2 into 2 plus 1 is 3, means 1 into 2 into 3. We got our 3 factorial answer that will be stored in denominator. This will be calculated in the next value. Okay, and that all values will be stored in some variable. Okay, next we will be checking the condition. If the term value is not going above, means if it is not there, not greater than or equal to it is greater than or equal to 0.001, means if the condition becomes false, means it will come out of the do while loop. Next, what we are doing, we are printing our calculated value, and also we are comparing our calculated value with the built-in function called sine. Okay, we will compile the program, and we will execute the program and I will give, I want to calculate for 90 degrees, sine 90 degree. Okay, you can see here the sine of 90 is 1. The sine of 90 using built-in function is also 1. Both are same. Okay, this is our program.